If you ask a person to define who a Bengali is, then the first definition that comes to mind is probably Mache Bhate Bengali, which roughly translates to fish and rice makes a Bengali. Now, this definition gives a vibe that if you eat fish and rice a lot, then you are a Bengali. But that seems like a bit of a broad generalization since there are plenty of non Bengali dishes that are made from fish and rice. For example, sushi, which is a very famous Japanese cuisine and is very famous in the Western world. But that doesn't make them Bengali, right? So this definition seems a bit flawed. But is it though? Well, take a look. In the world, the most consumed protein product is chicken, followed by pork, then beef, and then fish. But for Bangladesh, it's totally different. In Bangladesh, the most consumed protein product is fish, and it's consumed more than chicken and beef combined. And one of the reasons for that is, at least in the families with median household income, can afford fish more than they can afford meat. And meat is also considered to them as luxury. Now, what makes fish so affordable? Well, the answer is the number of rivers Bangladesh has. Bangladesh has at least 700 rivers that spans around 24,000 kilometers in length. And that's a huge number when you consider how small Bangladesh is. Now, one of the things we know that rivers are very good for fishes to grow. But they're good for another reason, which is growing rice. And we all know rice is the staple food for Bangladesh. Now, as we mentioned above, at least in the median household income families, they can afford fish, but fish is still not very affordable for everybody. People that are considered poor or living under the poverty line, they cannot afford fish all the time, but they can afford rice. And it is said that almost everybody eats rice every day in Bangladesh. Now, other than giving just fish and rice, what other parts do we have for having so many rivers? Well, it's the sustainability we get from all those rivers. For example, take a look at world's two largest countries, Russia and Canada. They have a total population which is similar to Bangladesh. It's crazy how big those two countries are. Literally you can literally put thousands of Bangladesh in those two countries, yet you have more population in such a small region. And one of the reasons is we have these many rivers. They let people have so many foods, enough foods for them to live. Now, you may think that, well, Bangladesh is a poor country and lots of people are living under the poverty line, but that's not true. The number is really declining every year. And regardless of everything, the population is not declining, it's rising every year. It shows that we are really sustainable. And that's a really great thing. So that shows that all those rivers, they're just something great for Bangladesh. So life is difficult in general for all the things that people have to do, and working every day just to provide for their daily needs, it makes it even harder. But life for those people keeps going because at the end of the day they can eat fish and rice, which helps them to live for another day so that they can work and make Bangladesh grow to be a better country every day. So despite how simple the definition Mache Bhate Bengali seems, it truly shows what makes Bangladesh and its people great. Thank you.